أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله الذي جعلنا من المتمسكين بولاية سيدي ومولاي علي بن أبي طالب اللهم صل على محمد وعلى محمد وعجل فرجه الحمد لله الذي هدانا لهذا وما كنا لنهتدي لولا أن هدانا الله. Amma ba'd, assalamu alaikum and welcome to Future Stars live on Hidayat TV. I'm your host Hassan Shah, and today our topic is Imam Muhammad TAQI alayhi salam. Yeah. So it is, according to some narration, his death day is actually today, his passing. So we're going to talk a little bit about his life and his important personality and the difficult time he actually had to live in, because he really had a difficult time and period that he lived in. So before I continue, I'd like to introduce my guest.
Assalamu alaikum, my name is Misbah.
Assalamu alaikum, my name is Mohsin.
And before we continue, Misbah going to start off with the surah. So can we start off with the loud salawat? اللهم صل على محمد وعلى محمد وعجل فرجهم.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. تبت يدا أبي لهب وتب ما أغنى عنه ماله وما قصب سيصلى نارا ذات لهب وامرأته حمالة اللهب في جيدها حبل من مسد.
The path of Abu in the name of Allah, the beneficent, the merciful. The path of Abu Lahab will perish and he will perish. His wealth and gain will not exempt him. He will be plunged in flaming fire. And his wife, the wood carrier, will have upon her neck a horn of palm fibre. Salawat.
Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ala Muhammad wa ajil. Remember, whenever you are reading surah, make sure you know the history behind it and also how you can implement it into your life. So you should learn the translation to do so for that. So starting off, who's the Imam we're talking about?
Imam TAQI.
Imam TAQI alayhi salam. Yeah, and we're going to talk about his life and the difficult period that he actually lived in. Yeah, and also as well as that, we're going to go on with we're going to start a namaz series, a salah series. Yeah, so in each segment of the show, yeah, Misbah is going to from this book that we actually done the review on last week, didn't we? Yeah. She's got we thought it was so much important that you should share it and go through it, each section. Yeah, so which section are you going to start off today?
The Adhan.
The Adhan. Yeah, and we're going to be talking about Adhan and Iqama as well today, as aren't we? Yeah. So first, Mohsin, you got the first thing, so I can start Mohsin off with the last salawat. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ala Muhammad wa ajil farjahum.
The story of Maman ul-Rashid, first meeting with the young son of Imam Ali alayhi salam, Imam Raza alayhi salam, is interesting. When our ninth Imam TAQI was only 9 years old, he was walking down a street of Baghdad when Mamun al-Rashid and his soldiers came by. All of the other children on the street ran away, but Imam TAQI alayhi salam did not. Nothing this Mamun al-Rashid stopped courage and asked, "Young man, why do you not run away like the other children?" Imam TAQI alayhi salam replied calmly, "Neither have I committed a crime, nor was I blocking the way. Why should I have run away or be afraid? And I also know that you will not cause any unnecessary trouble when your way is not blocked." Mamun al-Rashid was surprised by this mature reply and asked, "What is your name?" Muhammad came the reply. "Whose son are you?" asked Mamun al-Rashid. "Son of Imam Ali Raza alayhi salam." Mamun al-Rashid rode on. During his hunt, the hawk returned to him with a fish in its beak. Mamun al-Rashid was surprised. He returned back towards the city. Once again, he found children playing on the same spot who ran away seeing the Khalifa's soldiers, except this young man who said he was the son of Imam Ali Raza, who remained there where he was. Mamun al-Rashid hid the fish in his palm, stopped his carriage near Imam TAQI alayhi salam and asked, "Tell me, what is there in my fist?" Imam TAQI alayhi salam replied, "Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has created tiny fish in the river. The hawks of kings sometimes catch fish from there and they bring to the kings. They hide it in their fists and ask a member of the Ahl al-Bayt, 'Tell me, what is there in my fist?' Mamun al-Rashid said, 'Truly you are worthy of Imam, the son of Imam Ali Raza.' Mamun al-Rashid took the young Imam TAQI alayhi salam with him and let him live in a nearby house next to the royal palace. Moral: You should not be scared of anything or anyone, as Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the strongest and will look after you. Salawat.
Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ala Muhammad wa ajil farajum. So thank you, Mohsin. So Mohsin there is mentioning a story from Imam TAQI's childhood, where he showed bravery at a really young age by not being scared while all other children were scared. Obviously every children would have been scared. They should have been scared as well, because how much scary and powerful that person looked to them. But Imam TAQI alayhi salam, he could see more, yeah, and he wasn't scared. So that just proves how much of a brave person he was. Yeah. So Mr. you got the next thing, so start Mr. After loud salawat. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ala Muhammad wa ajil farajahum.
When our ninth Imam TAQI alayhi salam was only 9 years old, his father, our eighth Imam Ali Rida alayhi salam, was killed by the king Mamun al-Rashid. Mamun al-Rashid decided that he would try to bribe Imam TAQI alayhi salam into his way of life, because Imam TAQI alayhi salam was still only a child. Mamun al-Rashid took Imam TAQI alayhi salam to his palace and gave him whatever money he could buy, but Imam TAQI alayhi salam was not interested, because he knew Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala could give him much, much more. No matter how much Mamun al-Rashid gave him, Imam TAQI alayhi salam did not do anything against Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's commands as Mamun al-Rashid wished. Moral: whatever anyone gives you, you always remember that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala can give you so much more, but only if you are a good Muslim and do as Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tells you. Salawat.
Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ala Muhammad wa ajil farajum. So thank you for that misbah. So now at a very young age, yeah, his father, Imam who?
Imam
Ali Raza alayhi salam. And what Imam is that?
Eighth Imam.
Eighth Imam. Yeah. So Imam Ali Raza alayhi salam passed away when he was only 9. So he was so young. And then because at a young age, the Khalifa at the time thought he could bribe him into his way of life. Yeah, like Mr. said. So he always used to always used to try and tempt the Imam TAQI alayhi salam, but he couldn't accept because he knew
Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala could give him much, much more.
Yeah, he knew Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala could give him much, much more. Yeah, so it shows that really, really foreseeable. Yeah, and he had this foresight in himself that he could see through that. So most you got the next thing, so start most off with the loud salawat. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ala Muhammad
wa ajil farajahum. Mamun al-Rashid, son of Harun al-Rashid, called the 9th Imam TAQI alayhi salam to Baghdad from Medina and offered his daughter in infuriated his family Abbasid to prove them the excellence of Imam Taqi alayhi salam even at a young age of 12. He arranged a meeting between Imam Taqi and the most learned man at the time, Yahya ibn al-Aqsam, the chief of justice of the Abbasid Empire. The grand occasion with some 900 other scholars present. The court was full of people near and far, wanted to see what the outcome would be. Yahya asked the first question, which was, what would be the kafir of a person in ihram who hunted and killed his prey? Imam Taqi alayhi salam answered that he would have to be given a lot more detail before he could even begin to answer the question. For example, was a person a irham balag or not? Was a person a free man or a slave? Did he know the laws of Shira on hunting or not? Was his ihram for Hajj or Umrah? Did he hunt intentionally or not? Was this the first time or none or one of the many? Did the person in ihram hunt inside the haram of the holy Kaaba or outside? Did he hunt in the day or the night? Was the prey big or small? Was the prey a bird or an animal? Was the person repentant or not? Yahya was shocked and did not know what to say. Imam al-Rashid asked Imam Taqi alayhi salam to answer Yahya's question for all those conditions above, which Imam Taqi alayhi salam did. It was then when Imam Taqi alayhi salam to ask Yahya a question which Yahya could not answer, so Imam Taqi alayhi salam gave the answer. Imam al-Rashid joy knew no bounds. What he asserted came true. Addressing the audience, he said, "Did I not tell you that the people of the Ahlul Bayt of the Prophet have been gifted by Allah limitless knowledge? None can cope with even children of the elevated house." Maman al-Rashid took the opportunity to offer his daughter al-Fadl to Imam Taqi alayhi salam. Imam Taqi alayhi salam read his own nikah, the Tawbah of which is today, with the mehra of 500 dirhams. Imam Taqi wrote a letter to Mamun al-Rashid that he would also give al-Fadl's from the world to come to Al-Qaryah. This was a form of 10 donors which were fulfilling any Hijaz desire. Thus this title is Ajal, the generous one. Moral: to answer a fiqh question is not easy as you may think. This is why ulama spend years of their lives learning and researching, and why we have to do taqleed of a maraj. Just like we take the advice of a doctor when we are ill, we should take the advice of a maraja in the religious affairs. Salawat.
Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ala Muhammad wa ajil fajr. Thank you. So most in there was talk about a really important story where Imam Taqi alayhi salam was brought to be questioned and talked to, and people would ask him questions and he would have every answer. And then Mamun al-Rashid at the end, what did he even say?
He was saying that did I not tell you that they had limited lot?
Yeah. But the same thing is really ironic, isn't it? Who was the Khalifa? Mamun, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's even admitting that what? What's he admitting?
That they have like that like they
The right of being Khalifa is with them, but what is he doing? He's keeping it for himself. So it's really ironic for him to do that. So he was a very strange character, yeah, but it's a person that we all need to know about. And what did he do to the Imams? Yeah. So Misbah, you've got the next thing, so start Misbah for the last salawat. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ala Muhammad.
Our ninth Imam, Imam al-Jawad alayhi salam, had an uncle called Ali ibn Jafar, who was a very knowledgeable, pious old man. Whenever he went to the mosque, people would surround him and ask him questions. One day, Imam TAQI alayhi salam arrived at the mosque. When his uncle, who was sitting in the middle of a large group of people, saw him, he immediately got up and kissed the hand of Imam TAQI alayhi salam. Imam TAQI alayhi salam asked his uncle to sit down, to which his uncle replied that he could not sit while Imam TAQI alayhi salam was standing. When Ali ibn Jafar returned among his friends after Imam TAQI alayhi salam had left, his friends told him that it was wrong for him to show so much respect to that child, Imam TAQI alayhi salam, as he was an old man and the uncle of the child. Ali ibn Jafar replied that he was showing respect to the child because of who he was. He continued that Imamat is an office and a station from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala did not deem him an old man fit and capable for the leadership of the Ummah, but considered the child capable for him. Therefore they should all obey his Imam TAQI alayhi salam commands. Moral: the age of a person is not important, but what kind of person they are. Only Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala knows everything about everyone, and therefore only Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is allowed to judge people and say what they do and do not deserve. Salawat.
Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ala Muhammad wa ajil farjum. So Misbah, they're talking about how that at a young age his uncle, who was really respected and is really knowledgeable, was what? He was kissing his hand, and people were questioning him about this, and he gave an important answer that saying that he is the Imam. He has even more knowledge than me. Yeah. So looking at Imam Muhammad TAQI alayhi salam, yeah, and the life he led, yeah, he showed his bravery, he showed his knowledge at a young age, all these qualities that he carried on with the rest of his life. Yeah. And actually at the end, towards the end of his life, yeah, when they saw the support he was getting, yeah, the Khalifa actually poisoned him.
The same one that
the same one, Mamun. Yeah. So he actually saw this. So even after admitting everything and saying, that he's even the rightful one, yeah, but still after that he done what he did. Yeah. So this shows the power of being actually placed in power and how it can corrupt your mind. Yeah. So why do we have people who are really knowledgeable in power, who throughout their whole life, why we actually should have people knowledgeable in power? Because throughout their whole life they have studied the religion of Islam, yeah, and carried on that knowledge throughout their whole life and still are doing that as well. Yeah. So these are the people who we should have in charge of our religious lives. Yeah. So when we look to ayatullahs and asking questions to them. Yeah. So next, what have we got, Misbah?
I'm reading a bit from this book.
Yeah. So the first part we are doing today is what? Azan. Azan. So basically you're going to read that thing, and then we're going to read that section, and then we're going to go in a bit more detail about it as well. And at the bottom as well, mention the things, the important words and the explanation for them as well. So can we start, Mr. Wahidullah? Salawat. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ala Muhammad wa ajil farjahum.
The Adhan. Allahu Akbar. Ashhadu an la Muhammadur Rasulullah. Why is this man singing so loudly? What is he saying? He's calling the Adhan. He's telling everyone that it's time to pray. Come, let's go to the masjid. First we make salat, then we can go shopping. Allah likes our prayers more when we say them on time. Allahu Akbar means God is great. Ashhadu an la Muhammadur Rasulullah means I declare that Muhammad is the messenger of Allah. Azan is the call to prayer. Masjid, the mosque, is a mosque, a place of worship for Muslims. Salah is the Islamic way to pray. Muslims pray 5 times each day.
Salawat. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ala Muhammad wa ajil farjahum. So it gave a basic explanation of the Azan. And it's explained the at the bottom the meanings that was said in there, like Allahu Akbar, God is great. Ashhadu anna Muhammadan Rasulullah. Muhammad is the final messenger of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So explaining that, and also we're going to talk about it now. So can we start Muslim after the salawat? Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ala Muhammad.
Azan is a call to Salah, and Iqama is the start of Salah. Azan is a call to Salah. When someone hears Azan, they know that it's time for Salah has set in. The whole Azan is Allah is the greatest 4 times. Allahu Akbar, Allah is the greatest 4 times. Ashhadu an la
ilaha illallah.
I bear witness that there is no God but Allah 2 times. Ashhadu anna Muhammadur Rasulullah. I bear witness that Muhammad is the messenger of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala 2 times. Ashhadu anna Ali waliyullah. I bear witness that Ali is the beloved of Allah 2 times. Hayya ala salah, hasten to prayer 2 times. Hayya al falah, hasten to prayer 2 times. Hasten to success, I mean. Hayya al falah, 2 times. Hasten to the best deed. Hayya ala
khayril amal.
Hayya ala khayril amal. Allah is the great. There is no God. Hasten to the best deed. Allahu Akbar. Allah is the greatest 2 times. La ilaha illallah 2 times. There is no God but Allah.
Salawat. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ala Muhammad wa ajil farjahum. So that is the Azan. So, Mohsin, if you close that, how many times is Hayya ala Salah mentioned?
2.
2 times in Azan. How many times is Allahu Akbar mentioned in Azan?
2.
Azan 4.
Oh no. Is it 4?
4 at the start, and then what?
And then 2 at the
2
end.
2 at the end. Okay, let me give you a tricky one. Let me think of how to put you off. How many Hayya ala khayril amal? How many?
2.
2 times. Alright. La ilaha illallah. Where is that mentioned? Is
At the end.
At the end. How many times?
2 and at the start as well. Just like not at the start, but like so where the beginning is.
But that's joined with Ashhadu an la ilaha la ilaha. I'm talking about la ilaha illallah by itself. So that's mentioned at the end 2 times. Yes, I'm trying to think of one that would trick you up. Okay, how many times is قد قامت الصلاة
2.
in Adhan?
No, it isn't in there.
Is it in there? Yeah, that's right.
I was
Yeah.
thinking, hold on.
So now, what does that bring us on to?
Iqama.
Iqama. So Iqama is Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. What does that mean?
God is great.
God is great. And how many times that's mentioned?
2.
2 times. So Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah, ashhadu an la ilaha illallah. What does that mean?
Um,
I bear witness.
I said,
Ashhadu an la
I
ilaha
bear witness
illallah.
that Allah, that there is no God but Allah.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's mentioned how many times?
2.
2. Ashhadu anna Muhammadur Rasulullah. Ashhadu anna Muhammadur Rasulullah. Yeah. I bear witness that.
Muhammad is the messenger of Allah.
How many times that said?
2.
2. Ashhadu anna Aliyyun waliyullah.
I bear witness that Ali is the wali of Allah.
Yeah. Ashhadu anna Aliyyun hujjatullah, or you could say waliyullah. There's different ways you can say that. So ashhadu anna Aliyyun waliyullah twice. Yeah. Ashhadu anna Aliyyun waliyullah, ashhadu anna Aliyyun hujjatullah, hayya ala salah, hayya ala salah, hayya ala al-falah, hayya ala al-falah, hayya ala khairil amal, hayya ala khairil amal, qad qamat as-salah, qad qamat as-salah. What does qad qamat as-salah mean?
does it mean the prayer has begun or no?
Has it begun? It hasn't begun. They haven't finished the Iqamah yet.
Oh.
Is it
قد قامت الصلاة. قد قامت الصلاة.
prayer is start?
Hasten to the best deeds.
قد قامت الصلاة.
Oh, stand up for
Yes.
prayer.
Stand up for prayer.
Get ready.
Yeah.
There you
Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, then La ilaha illallah 1 time. Yeah. So there's a little bit of difference in what you say in the Aqama with the Azan. So the added thing is Qad qamat as-salah, and you say La ilaha illallah at the end once and only twice Allahu Akbar at the start. Yeah. So these are the important things that we all need to know about starting when we're getting ready to start and do salah. Yeah, because azan and aqama are important things to do before salah. Even though you don't have to do it, it's really recommended to do it. Yeah, so these are 2 important things that if we want to get close to Allah, we need to know, and we need to know by heart as well. Yeah. So and we're gonna test. We're gonna test you too, and when we finish this, I want to pray book. We're gonna go through each and every one and check if you know everything. Yeah, and I hope people at home as well join in with that and practice their azan and aqama. So next week, not actually next week, the week after that, what's important? What's important about the week after next week?
Is it somebody? No, is it?
No.
Is it?
Eid.
No, is it?
Eid. Yeah, because this month is Dhul Qaida. Yeah, what comes after that?
Dhul Hijjah.
Yeah, you're right. And what happens in that month? It's in the name.
Oh wait.
Hajj. Yeah, Hajj. Yeah, and we're getting close to Hajj, and you're even going to see adverts on Hidayat TV for Qurbani and things like that. So we're getting close to Eid. Yeah. What is the Eid for Hajj? Adha.
Oh.
Yeah. And then what is the Eid after Hajj?
Is it like?
Really important to Shias.
Is it Qurb? No.
Qadir.
Qadir.
Eid al-Qadir. Yeah,
the,
when Imam Ali alayhi salam was important, yeah. So he was told that he's going to be the successor of the Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So these two big events are going to be coming up. Inshallah, we're going to cover these two events really importantly. We're going to have a couple of guests coming on, and it's going to be really good as well. So we're going to try to make it really enjoyable and informative for people at home. So we're going to see you next week, same time, same place on Hidayat TV. But until then, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.